The action is back on the way. Looking to shoot! And more, and more, and more! And they are cruising away!
I think he just thought about trying his luck from further out there, but why bother when you can worm your way through a defence like that? It's terrific play to get through and score.
Sevilla take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. Oh, glorious footwork!
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Looks to slip it through. Could try cutting inside here. Up to meet it! He has done it! Ruthless and relentless! Utterly rampant! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done. Has a hit! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Lovely control. He made it stick with an excellent touch.
Oh, he really wanted that.
But that's the motivation and enthusiasm he shows, and the quality he produces.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Sevilla still have one last substitution available.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too. Well, to be honest, I think they're all show and no substance. Where's the final product?
And the weighted pass. And the finish! And he's missed it. Have got changes here from both sides, in fact. And it's Callejon. Tries a through ball. The shot's on! Back of the net! This is as ruthless as it gets.
Yeah, by the looks of it, there may be still more to come.
Sevilla total. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Sevilla are the winners in a one-sided semi-final. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, they've grown in stature and confidence with every step, and one big step away.
So, of the many, many clubs around the world, we are down to just two, and only one will walk away with the title of the greatest club side in the world. That is what is at stake. Final gets underway.
Look, we can only hope for a final that will be...
Can he put it away? Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Battles to win it back. Looks to slip it through. It's a loose ball. Hong clips one through. Oh, that's neat. Shoots!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Played out to the wing. Now here's the through ball. Up to meet it! No, not the best of headers. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And it's Kaya Hong. Looks to clip it, he's gone for it! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it was such a clever...
Looking to shoot! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Gets up to head it! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Great leap! It's bounced out! Goal! Sevilla! That could turn out to be a big, big goal. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Sevilla give themselves the perfect start. Can they build on it?
Well, Peter, the emphasis should now switch to winning it, rather than even thinking about losing it.
Going through. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Played out to the wing. They've scored near to half-time to make it 1-0. Whistle's gone, and we've reached the halfway point of the final. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now. Half-time in the final, Jim, how do you read it?
Sevilla have the lead, and obviously it's going to be the happier dressing room at half-time, but it'll be interesting to see what they do second half. I really think that they should push on and do more of what we saw as we approached half-time.
Sevilla leading 1-0 at the break. The whistle goes, we're off and running. Sevilla carry a 1-goal lead into the second half. Keeper's ball.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably caution.
Tries one! Forward it goes. So what's he planning here? Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Sevilla have decided now is the time to make their final change. Jovetic. He's got away, and Jovetic! That really should have hit the net.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Now it's Jovetic. Callejon!
I can't speak highly enough of the keeper after that save. Can't stop thinking about it.
Here's a change that was in the offing. Last one allowed. Played out to the right. Tries a big chance! What about it? And this is getting better and better.
Sevilla are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Sevilla grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0. Tries to get it forward quickly. Triol. So not long left in this now. Just a few moments from glory. Aimed long and direct. Messi. Pirlo. Out to the left it goes. Milner. Here it is. He's gone for it. More and more and more and more. They are running riot. Surely now beyond all doubt.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Passes it through. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be on the way very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. The teams then, Villarreal against Sevilla. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Rakitsky. Villarreal are on a good run here at home. He's had a go! Goal! Villarreal! The breakthrough strike!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run onside proved the key ingredient.
Villarreal take the early advantage. Shoots! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
It's Callejon. Sevilla are the most prolific team in the league this season. Tries one! It's in!
An exhibition in how to finish with a minimum of fuss.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think this is a case of anything you can do, we can do too. I mean, they're matching each other like for like here.
Just starting to get the first signs of rain here. Villarreal come into this match following a triumph for the boss last time.
Yeah, his hand was forced somewhat, Peter, because of the circumstances. He had to bring on goal scorers, but he was bold in going for broke to get what he wanted, and not many would have done that.
Robinho. Filippo Inzaghi, long and high towards the flank. Whipped in. And it's Toledo. Soriano pushes it out wide. Looking to get within range. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Genuinely interesting game here, very, very watchable. 2 goals, 1 each. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that scoreline. I just hope the second half is as good as the first. It's been pulsating stuff.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. So it's back to business.
Sevilla clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
Plays it out to the wing. Big chance! Marvellous goal!
And that has only enhanced his already huge reputation. They were obviously hoping for an early second half boost, but there are a few who can truly make it happen, and this is a very welcome tonic now.
Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
Sevilla go into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Villarreal keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think...
Can he put it away? And it's Toledo. Looks to slip it through. He's got away. Just brushed off the ball there. Danger averted for now. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. And a header! Oh, not the best of headers. Milner. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Yeah, now that he's scored, this defence is on high alert whenever he goes anywhere near the ball.
Jovetic.
Sevilla probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Is it in? It's in! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no... And there goes the final whistle. Sevilla have done it in dramatic fashion. A massive test of character, and they passed it with flying colours. A truly outstanding comeback by any measure. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, at the moment, Peter, if you want an outfit to win on the road, I'd pick this lot. Thoroughly professional and disciplined.
Thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening. I think we're just about ready to get going here. A warm welcome to you wherever you are in the world. The teams then, Sevilla against Osasuna. So off we go then. Yanko. Gets it back. Osasuna have statistically the worst defence in the league. Callejon. Point-blank header! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping. Sevilla certainly won't want to look back.
Inzaghi! Aimed long and direct. Sevilla were simply a class apart in the corresponding fixture last season. They dismantled their opponents. Robinho. Cajon. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. And the ball is out of play. It's being played forward. Played out to the right. Played in by Cajon. And he heaves it forward. Can he finish? Goal! First blood drawn.
Ochoa maybe was unsighted by his own defence there. Just look at the way the ball sneaked through that defensive line. And
Is it in? No mistake!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Sevilla grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their...
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Genuinely interesting game here. Very, very watchable. 2 goals, 1 each. Any strong opinions on the first half?
That was a fantastic 45 minutes of football. I'm really hopeful of more of the same in this second half.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And we are already promptly... Yanko! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
It so nearly came off for him.
Yanko
Shoots! Goal! Sevilla! And the comeback is complete!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Sevilla go into the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Yanko lobs it in gently. Up to meet it! It's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Sevilla, their final change. Sevilla 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
Oh, smart save. And a shot! Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Osasuna look as though they're about to make a change. Osasuna settled for a point from that gripping game last time out. There's no flag! Into the box.
Ah, that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Driving on, a real charge here. Cut out in the nick of time. Yanko. Jovetic at his creative best. He's set up 2 goals. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Yanko. Going. Yanko! More and more and more and more! They are running And the lead is extended still further. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that. And that will be the final act. What a match, what a comeback. That is how to respond to adversity. Truly deserving winners. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Yeah, we knew there was a sizable gap in the quality of both squads, and the story was told in predictable fashion.
The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. And here we have Valencia against Sevilla. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. So the signal to start the final round of fixtures in part 1 of 2 this season. Plays it into the channel. Now here's the through ball. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Pushes it out wide. And a header! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross. Valencia have really got the wind in their sails, and I'm not sure whether this team has an anchor.
Shapes the shoots! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Massive leap! Goal! Sevilla! Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Sevilla break the deadlock.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Sevilla are having to deal not just with their opponents, but also with a congested fixture list. It's at times like this when depth of resources becomes so important.
And it's a time when the squad is called upon to help keep everything ticking over. That's why we see the bigger squads these days, for weeks like this.
Granit Xhaka, great challenge. Tries a through ball. Hits one! They've done it! Hot knife through butter, they have done it again!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Sevilla take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more.
Has a shot! And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. And we hit half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Sevilla sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And we're underway again. Kabay, Yanko. Play, and it is a goal kick. Pirlo. Triol. Valencia keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Totti. Sevilla may be thinking about substitutions now. They still have 2 of... He'll have a dip! Sticks it away! Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
Some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well,
Yanko! Oh, wow! An absolute pile driver! He's got himself a peach of a goal!
Unbelievable.
2 up and threatening to pull clear! What a clean hit. No one gets in the way of that.
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
Sevilla go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
Needed a better pass there. And play for a throw. Can he score? He's got away with one there.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
He goes long. Matri tried to play it through.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Goes for goal! They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss. So that's it. It is all over. Sevilla enjoy their perfect day. For their victims, it is entirely imperfect. Comprehensive winners of a one-sided contest. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions.
I think we're just about ready to get going here. A warm welcome to you wherever you are in the world. And our live game is Sevilla against Espanyol. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Begley.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
He's had a shot! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one and he looks hungry for more. The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Sevilla have an early lead. Good start. Dybala. Sevilla were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Inzaghi! That is wayward.
Well, you can only praise the keeper for standing up to his opponent like that.
He's made sure that that won't get through. And a second time! He scores! And they are disappearing out of sight! Oh, high quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. Sevilla grab a couple of goals without reply, it's 2-0.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
And the finish! Tries to... in with a header! They are rampant! And already they're looking to run away with it. Just so calm under pressure.
Demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Timely intervention. There's the whistle for half-time. As easy as 1, 2, 3. It really has been that straightforward halfway through the match, but very little to suggest that much will change over the second half.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said.
He'll have a dip! Oh, extraordinary!
Well, they're being made to force the issue, but they need to be patient and a little more composed. They're committing a lot of men forward at the start of this second half. They know that this is an important time for them now.
Espanyol, whose manager was the brains behind the last win.
Well, Peter, you just can't argue with the substitutions. They were spot on, and the timing of each were perfect too. That sort of decisive management is a winning formula in
Played
itself.
out to the wing. Massive leap! It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
Oh, it's terribly unfortunate for them, and maybe we can attribute that to a loss of focus.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count 1. Well, no doubt someone is being given special treatment here.
Yeah, Peter, and it looks like this defence will go tooth and nail to prevent him from getting another.
And it's Correa. Triol.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Passes it through. Tries to get it forward quickly. Correa. Jovetic gets his foot in there. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Oh, great ball! Who's he going to play in? And that's it. Sevilla, a class apart. Opponents torn apart. They are comprehensive winners. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I thought it lived up to its billing, Peter. Very competitive.